Hey traders, this is Cousin Vinny coming to you from Day Trading Radio. We're going to discuss the ROVI options trade we took today. Remember, options involve great risk. You can lose all or part of your premium, so be prepared if you get into an options trade for that risk. This is not a recommendation. This is just me getting into a trade. I'm a paying member with Day Trading Radio, and as such, I just post my trades in the room for those of you who are interested in the trades that I get into. ROVI, we talked about the fact that it was in an uptrend, that the 200 EMA was cruising up nicely, so I was only going to take long trades, long positions here. So the other thing I looked at was the stochastics rolling over. A number of you mentioned it's rolling over or moving lower. Why are we getting in this trade? Well, I was looking at the 20 EMA for a bounce. So I started breaking this down to the 15-minute for entries, and you could see today we got a nice move in the stochastics on the 15-minute. So around 11 o'clock I got into the trade. We bounced around a little bit, chopped around. I believe I got in right around here. We moved up very quickly, came back. Quarter position on the January 60s. Again, another quarter position. When we held this level, we started to move through the 20 EMA on the 15-minute chart. And then I brought another half position for a full position on the 60s, getting in at an average of 90 cents, I believe. And then I added, at the end of the day, when we moved through the 20 EMA and the 50 on the 15-minute, I added 5 of the 55s, January 55s and January 60s. Now, this trade continues to look good to me. As you know, I get into the Bollinger Bands compression. You buy this area here in the 56 level, and you wait for this compression to break out. We got that, and we started to see that move in here, which is why I continued to add to my position. We saw a little selling at the end of the day, but I'm not worried about that because I started to go out in the time frames and started to see on the hourly. We had a nice cross of the MACD. We had nice volume on the hourly, and the hourly candle actually looked good at the end, at the close. The MACD close gave me a cross. Stochastics had a lot more room to run, and I'm looking at the upper Bollinger Band for a target of 57.75 in that range, which would give us another dollar move. Those calls, the delta was 31 cents, I believe, so a dollar move could add another $1.30, or excuse me, 30 cents to the option that we got in at 90 cents. It could be worth $1.40 tomorrow. I wouldn't be chasing this trade now, but we are in a full position. 20 calls, January 60s, and 5 January 55s at a little higher price. The delta is considerably higher on the 55s because we're in the money. Looking at the daily, we had a nice bounce. Expecting stochastics to roll back up and possibly embed, do some of the things that it did over here before. So this is ROVI. It's an options trade. Remember, it involves great risk. This is not a recommendation. This is Cousin Vinny coming to you from Day Trading Radio, where we trade options and common stock on a daily basis. So check in with us, and we can talk about options in the room if you're so interested. Take care.